Hey doll friends, this is Zambi with Little Plastic Friends, and I am here for the December Wild Style subscription box. This is the Ellowyne box opening, and this month is a Christmas dress that's called Guilded Gloom, which always seems pretty appropriate for Ellowyne. You can see Sybil down there at the bottom, and just kind of wraps around. It's a really pretty box this season. And there's little Sybil in the back window. So, really nice. So, I cut the tape, but that's it at this point. I haven't looked at anything. We're going to start with the letter that comes from Sybil. And you can see the wax seal this month is actually a kitty cat sitting in a chair, which I think is super duper sweet. And then I struggle a little bit to get it open. And there we go. We finally got into the letter. That was a little bit of a struggle, but here's the letter from Sybil. You're welcome to pause and read through it. I do turn it over as well so you can look at the back. I love Sybil in her little Christmas outfit. And there's a sepia tone version of the dress. So really pretty. It does come with an underskirt or a crinoline, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. I really like the underskirt. It's neat. And I think it's actually a lot more useful than you would think. So, all right, now we've got everything out of the paper, and we'll start going through piece by piece what all is in here. We start with a little Sybil magnet, little Christmas Sybil magnet. And some uber sparkly tights. They're a fishnet, silver fishnet, really cool. And there's a picture of the skirt, or the dress with the underskirt. And you can see right there, she's very pretty. And there was a second version of this, and it was a cream color with lighter flowers. That was an add-on that you could purchase. But here's the dress, and you can start to see now. Of course, I'll get it out of the paper, but it's got really shiny, it's like a brocade fabric, really nice. And there's some salted caramel cookies and a little gingerbread man as like a little Christmas present, I guess. And then we have some paper crafts. Let's see. Well, first, let's start with the paper doll. We've got the paper doll and the cutout. I can't wait to see what Cheryl does with these. And then we've got a fan. We've got a garland, which I really like. I like the garland. I think it's really nice. And some other paper ephemera and things that can be cut out and displayed with the dolls. And this is actually for Sybil. I think this is really sweet. It's a cape you can cut out with a bow, and you put the bow on the front and tie it around Sybil's neck. It's cute. I don't know. I may try it. Okay, so here is everything out of the plastic, and you can see these are the silver fishnet tights. They fit like a glove. They fit really nice. They're not the softest thing ever, but I'm not wearing them, so what do I care? But they do look really cute with the dress. And it's because there's so much shine on the dress itself. And you can see the different textures and different materials. And there's puffed cap sleeves is what I would call those. The dress is fully lined. You can see the VDC tag in there, and it's cinched nicely at the waist. You can see that there's some bust darts. I guess you would call those bust darts. I'm not really sure now that I'm saying that. It almost kind of looks like a boning without the boning. Anyway, just rambling. 3 snaps fitted very nicely. And here is the underskirt crinoline that I was trying to describe before. And you can see the different textures on it and different patterns in the lace. And it's actually there you kind of see a little, it's actually a stretch lace on top. It's really, really pretty and really, really soft. There you go. There you can see how it has a lot of stretch to it. And just really beautiful. I think this could just be worn as a skirt. I don't see any reason that you couldn't just wear this as a skirt, to be honest. And it does have 3 layers of tulle. It took me a minute to figure out that there were 3 of them, but there's 3 layers of tulle underneath with the lace overlay. So it's beautiful. I was super excited about the crinoline because I was just expecting it to be more of just the netting, but this lace overlay really makes it a much, much more versatile piece. So I ended up selecting my Nima. She is the And Then Some Nima, if I remember correctly. She's really pretty, and she's always such a good model for new stuff. I don't know why, but she is. But right now, as you can see, I just have her uber casual, so this is going to be a big change for her. Okay, so here is Nima in her new outfit, and she looks great in it, of course, because as stated before, she looks good in everything. I'm debating on what shoes to put her in because of the sparkly silver tights. I'm not sure. So I really like these. They're kind of a hassle to put on. Not terrible, but they're kind of a hassle. So we're gonna see, but they're really pretty. I like that they have the patent leather mixed with the regular leather, and all this is being said in quotes because none of it's actually leather. So I do like those. I think they're awfully, awfully pretty. And the second shoe choice is a very simple, just slide, a mule, which goes with anything. And third choice are the incredibly sparkly silver shoes that I've not used yet, and I'm really excited for those. So I'm not sure how they're going to look though with the sparkly tights. There's one other choice, and I think these are beautiful shoes, and they look like way more than I want to get into this evening. So I think, I don't know, we're going to try the other ones on first, and then we will wait and see how it goes. Okay, I love these shoes. I just think they're so fun, and they are so nice. They're so well made. I don't know. I wish I would have gotten the dark version as well, because I could see using these. And that being said, not with this dress. Not with this dress, not with those tights. Maybe without the tights. Anyway, really like them. Very happy with the shoes. Look at, they're just so insanely sparkly. Oh my God. Love them. Okay, so next shoe is the slide, and I love these shoes. I use them a lot. I don't know that I love them with the tights, so I don't think this is going to be the final look. So we're going to go ahead and look at the next one. So I think we have a winner. I think these suit Ellowyne. I think these suit the outfit. They cover up a little bit of the tights, which I think makes me happier with the sparkly, sparkly tights. I don't know what I'm going to do with the sparkly tights. I'm kind of formulating some ideas right now of other things I can do with them. So these are the shoes we're going to go ahead and land on, and let's see if we can get a full shot of Nima so you can see the whole picture as it stands right now. All right, so here is the final look. I think she looks fantastic. I think Guilded Gloom's a beautiful outfit. I really like it with the shoes that I ended up selecting. I do think she needs some jewelry. So I'm going to dig through my stuff and try to find her some jewelry after I'm done. And I just think that this is a pretty versatile outfit, believe it or not, even though it's a fancy dress. That underskirt really gives it more versatility. I think that that's going to be really fun to style with other things. So yeah, please ignore the explosion on my desk. I'd appreciate that. This kind of summarizes what the holidays have been like. And yeah, I hope you all have a good one. And I will talk to you later. And as usual, I can't wait to see what comes next. It's pretty exciting. I love these things. All right. Talk to you all later. Have a good one. Bye.